welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a spring rose gold makeup tutorial, and we're going to ignore how swollen my lips look right now. We're just going to act like Lexi had an allergic reaction to something, because I know they look crazy on camera. So I'm going to share with you guys my method when I want to do my eyes first. I know we're probably going to have a lot of fallout, so I'm not going to do my base yet. I'm going to leave that for last. I like to take some tape. I use like Dollar Tree tape, and I just place on the back of my hand. That way when I am taking it off, it doesn't hurt. I just place it right underneath, right like underneath my lower lash line, and right across of my eyes like that, giving it that nice crisp when you take that piece of tape off. When I was taking makeup clients rather, I used this technique as well, and it always made their eyes come out so much more flawless. Botox for free. Alright, so I want to go in with my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. And in my last video, my favorites video, I mentioned this new palette that I got from Target. This one has two like kind of like rose gold sparkly shades, so I think we're actually going to be using that today. So I would just want to share a funny story that happened when I went to Target. Oh wait, let me just tell you guys, I'm going to go in with my Amrezy first to do my eyelid shade. And I'm going to try to go in with this color Wasted just to see how it's going to look, because I want my eyelids to be sparkly. But I want to start out with a shade first before I go in with the sparkles. So this is a shade Wasted. I'll show you guys in a minute. Actually, I want to move the camera like I did last time. That view was so much better. One sec. This view is better when I'm doing eyeshadow, because I feel like I have to constantly be like, can you guys see? So I'm at Target, and this was when I was doing Chinese night on Monday, and I was attempting to make Chinese food for Johnny and I, and it came out good, like, you know, whatever. But I wanted like all the essentials. Like I really wanted it to feel like, you know, Chinese. So I wanted to get the chopsticks, the fortune cookies, like the whole 9 yards. And this color is really pretty. And this is the shade I'm going in with for my eyelid color before I do the sparkle, which will either be either one of these. Not sure yet, but this is what I'm starting out with right here. So I asked one of the workers where the chopsticks were, because I was trying to get chopsticks for the dinner. And he was like, oh, it's near the vitamins or whatever. And I was like, really? And he was like, well, they weren't on the Asian side. And I was like, no, I just checked there like not too long ago. And he was like, okay, well, you could check like the area where the medicine stuff and the vitamins. And I was like, they would sell chopsticks over there? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. My stupid ass. I went over there, and it didn't click right away that he thought that I had said chapstick. I didn't say chapstick. I could see why he would get it confused. Plus I'm wearing a mask, so it's hard to hear. But then I had to ask another lady. This lady thought I was saying chapstick as well. And I'm like, bro, like, nobody can hear me through this mess. Are you kidding? It was so annoying. And I was like, okay, so I'm walking out of here, you know, with like no chopsticks and no chapstick. This is how Wasted is looking. It's really light, so it's kind of hard to see right now. But I'm going to go in with a transition color, something remotely close to the rose gold. Many palettes don't have shade names, so I'm going to go in with this shade first here. I know it looks weird because I have my mascara on already, but it's alright. Oh, that looks bomb. Woo! This is a vibe. Like sparkle at the end, it's gonna look really good. I know my lips look crazy, guys. Oh, don't make fun, okay? Your girl did not get ghetto lip injections, don't worry. Look at how bomb that looks though. And I have to clean up my eyebrows. Don't pay attention to them. They're doing their own thing. Funny story though, like I was dying when I was telling Johnny. I was cracking up. I was like, can you believe that happened to me? Like only me. Only I. And then like I understand like what everything that's going on right now and like the stores are crazy. But the guy gave me a straight up dude. Like he was so nasty. And I was like, I just had a question. Like that's it. That's it.
I said $1.25. $1.25. That's it.
So I'm gonna take this shade here. It's called Avalon. And the pigment is just everything. I'm not gonna blend it up. I'm just gonna leave it on my outer eyelid. Just a little bit. Ooh, she's pretty. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks gorgeous. We're gonna do something with my lips too. Like I want to add this really pretty pink color and like a little bit of the concealer thing. I had this whole look planned, and I like wrote it down in my notes, and I sent it to Johnny. I was like, babe, I was brainstorming at work. Oh, and I'm so mad because my hours changed at work. So I'm gonna, instead of working 7 a.m. to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is like the best shift ever, I'm working 1 o'clock to 7 at night. So I'm really mad. Really mad. But that's not gonna stop my videos. Like Johnny gave me really good advice, and my mom too. So I just felt like I'm doing so good with YouTube right now, and boom, this happens because the 7 to 1 was like the perfect schedule because I have my whole afternoon to do this and like my hair and, you know, whatever else I wanted to do, brainstorm, you know, whatever. Some self-care time like I had today, you know. So I just feel like 1 to 7 is like the worst. Such the worst. But like he said, make the best out of everything. So this is how it's coming out so far. Looks really good. I just want to do something with my eyelid shade now. So I'm going to go back in with Mauve Obsessions. I'm going to take a little bit of either this one or this one. I'm going to look at them and decide. Yo, the amount of fallout though is crazy. So that's how it looks on my eyelid. I just want to add a little something shade in her palette, which is this one right here. Ooh, you guys, that looks poppin'. I'm just putting this in the middle of my eyelid. Oh yeah, baby. Can we call this rose gold? I don't know. Like, is this rose gold at all? This is, we're just gonna call this spring makeup tutorial. We're just gonna stick with the safe word. I'm gonna try to do this on camera. Bear with me. That's rude. Let me tell you guys what I'm using. Going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid eyeliner. So this is what it's looking like with the wing. So I just finished my brows and they came out real cute. I didn't use like a regular like dark brown color in my last video, the favorites. I showed you guys this eyebrow pencil from E.L.F. and they came out, they honestly, I might like this shade on my brows a lot better than dark brown. I feel like it makes, I don't know, I feel like it makes like a bigger difference because it's not like, ooh, dark brows, you know what I mean? And they look like real light. She's ready to party. I'm gonna go in with my lashes. I'm going to use the 3D Envy again that I told you guys again in my last video. And I'm going to use a fresh pair. Alright, so this is the look with the lashes. I wanted to add some mascara to them so they look extra voluminous. I feel like whenever I add my regular mascara to my falsies, they just look like so much bigger and longer. And I personally love that more, especially when I'm doing eye looks with like this kind of pop of color. What you guys think? For this look, I want to go in with my Nars Foundation. Just gonna take some jabs of that. I don't even know the last video I used the Nars. And I don't know if I'm going to put on any bronzer. That's why I went with this foundation, because it already makes me look a little bit more warmer. So I don't really feel like I have to bronze as much. Or like do any like crazy contour. So I think we'll just add some blush and like a little bit of highlight. Take my Nars concealer and my Kat Von D Lock-It cream concealer. Alright, so I let that sit on my face and now I'm gonna blend it in. And I'm gonna set my foundation with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder in the shade Butter. I really need to purchase new eyeshadow brushes, and I saw a pack on BH Cosmetics. And I have a few brushes from them already. But they're like older version brushes. They're not like the new ones. So I'm thinking about either that or Sigma. I've been hearing like a lot of good things about Sigma. Or Morphe. Morphe's still there for me. Because I have the face brushes. A few of them. And I love them. But I don't know. We'll see. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. Your girl could use some help on that. Alright, so I want to go in with a color for my bottom lash line. And I'm going to go in again with either... I'm going to do a mix from the Huda Beauty Mauve palette with these two. So I'm going to start with this, the shade here. And then I'm going to continue with the darker shade here. Then starting more in the middle area, I'm going to take that darker shade. I love the way that came out. Okay. Okay, sis. Yes. I'm going to go in with this Monaco blush. I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush. Smile! Oof, girl. So I'm going to go in with this Kiss lipstick color. You can find these at your local beauty supply store. And I got this in KMVL 09. Yes, girl. And I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Gloss. This is in Fussy. Alright, so I was definitely aiming for something a little lighter in my clothing. But I started to break out a little bit. I don't know, I think my mom like passed that down to me. She breaks out in hives It's happening to me because I don't get nervous talking to the camera, so I don't really know why that happened. But the shirt that I was gonna wear was white, so obviously with the spring it just like was gonna make the look a little more better. But I was like, let me just throw on a choker and my gold rings, and it looks cute. Like, you know, I'm always wearing black, so whatever. That's my favorite color. This is how the whole look turned out, and this is how the lips turned out with the concealer. And yeah, I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling how springy it looks, and the highlight and the blush. Alright, so if you missed what I had said in my last video, I just wanted to announce to you guys that I am going to be doing a drugstore series in the month of May. And I'm thinking I'm either going to do twice a week or once a week. I'm still deciding which I'm going to do because there's only like 3 weeks in May. Right, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check real quick. There's 4 weeks in May. So I was thinking doing like Tuesday and Thursdays, uploading those days. I'm still trying to figure out the days, but I definitely know that I definitely want to start this series and share with you guys all of my products that I started, all the products that I had started out with when I first started with makeup, and when I was in the beginning of watching like Jaclyn Hill, Nicole Guerrero. Those were like the main 2 people that I started watching when I was on YouTube and who I learned from how to do makeup. So I just grew a lot of inspiration from both of them in their upcoming careers, and watching them grow and everything, and how much they always brought it back to the drugstore products, because that's where we all start from. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think and how you guys like this video. Definitely. And of course, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys in my next video.